Hi, this is Jackie from Jungle Arts and Designs, and I want to share with you my Yellow Rose journal, the untraditional version of a journal, and I completed it, and this is just a quick flip through to show you what I did. So I made this closure with this rose just out of my head. I had no idea how to do it, but I'm quite satisfied as to what the end result came to. I just turned and sewed this together, and in the end it became a rose. I was quite surprised. So for this journal I made paper bead dangles. I will still make a tutorial to show you how I make it. This was my second practice of it, and still learning how to make it, but I think it came out quite nice. And then I also made this little large dangle, because I love dangles, bead dangle, to just complement the journal. So this journal doesn't open like a book. This journal flips over from left to right, or right to left, however you want to do it. So for the cover I took mixed media paper, and I wet it a bit with water lightly, and then I added some acrylic yellow paint and painted the page, and then I decoupaged these two images of the Yellow Rose kit onto the cover. And I just want to, so this side, before we go here, this side is also then of the kit, and I also decoupaged this on the cover and added these little corners to make it stronger and sturdier. Then on the inside you will see I added two images I colored from We Create Dreams, and I just made them also in the color use of the kit. So this is going to open up in a different way. As you can see, the pages, oh, let me just show you the base. I completed the base. Last time I didn't show you the base, so the base was just still the pages stuck together. And then I had to put a bit of decorations on here, because I had taken my clothespins and kept the glue and the base stuck together like this, clipped them together, and it took off a bit of my paper, so I just covered it. I will just glue that back again. But anyway, so the base is done, and then before you put down the base you have to put your cover. You must just remember that. Okay, so when we open it up, then we have these white spaces to write on, and yeah, I just decided to do this with the transparency, and I added the dangle here and a bit of lace and writing space and more space to write, to add a photo. Here's a belly band I made, and I stitched this, and it looks like a dress border. And okay, so this is going to open up like this. So there's enough space to write and insert stuff that you want to add to the journal, and there are little cards, journal cards hidden in spaces and so on. Here on the doily I added some sentiment, and yeah, I sewed this and made this tag dragonfly. Couldn't remember the word now. Here I used this envelope, window envelope, and inside the envelope is the tag I made. And then I made double belly bands, so you can put the tag in the belly band, or you put it in the belly band. This side is the opening of the envelope. I sewed some trim onto these three images, and they also go beneath the belly band, and then here in the envelope is another one I sewed. So this envelope you can also use for a spot to tuck in some papers or pictures or anything you want to. This is one of my favorite images. This is just beautiful. And so on this side there's writing space, and then I made this bookmark and added this ribbon. Here I added her to the page just to brighten up the page, and on this handmade paper a friend gave me, I added this piece of fabric with a sentiment, and then this paper clip, and I attached my heart there. I sewed this heart and then I attached it here or glued it there, and then lots of writing space, and here's just a tab with a little butterfly, and this is also a pocket, and in here we've got this decorated little booklet where you can write, and then this piece of paper I decorated like this. I added this trimming or just piece of fabric, and then there's a space to write inside. So this is, as I said in my previous video, I'm making digital junk journals. I'm not making fancy, perfect journals. Life is not perfect, so I'm not aiming to be perfect. This is another little piece where you can write something on or use it for a bookmark, and here's a pocket on this tag. You can see I'm out of practice because I'm stumbling on my words trying to remember everything. I haven't been crafting so much these days. This is just another journal card that I embellished with a piece of lace and a button, and this goes beneath my belly band, which I did a lot of sewing in this journal just because I wanted to. So a lot of writing space, and another heart from one of the other kits. This kit is by Wild Rose Bohemian, and it's really a beautiful kit. And here is you can actually pull out this if you want to, and it's a little card, or you can, and I put it in here because it just suited well inside here with its bright colors and vibrancy. Another writing space. Yeah, I added a little tag with a butterfly, the theme of butterflies and dragonflies, and BU. Here are 3 little mini booklets I made, and I also sewed them. The sewing was so much fun. I really loved that. This one has got a different type of sewing stitch and a different color. I used 3 colors for the sewing. And here's my yellow rose initials, and I did show you this I think in my previous video, but I made this. She's actually supposed to spin around, but this is a tag I made, and I'm closing it with Velcro and just a card that goes in here, and this is a die cut butterfly. And then this little envelope I made, tag envelope, there's nothing inside, it's just decorated inside. And I'm putting it into the flip, into the tuck spot there, and here's a flip page. And here I added my guinea fowl feather, and I embellished that. And here's another bag with the notebook I showed previously. Also part of the kit, not the yellow, the insides, and then a postcard. And this is in Afrikaans. This is Afrikaans trim. It says swinkies en drukkies, and this actually means kisses and hugs. And I just thought to add something traditional from South Africa to my journal. And here we've got another postcard in which you can write. I printed it like this, so it's in the form of a booklet. And then I've got this towering hidden writing space. I got the idea from Treasure Books by Natasha, and they open up like this, so there's a lot of hidden writing space, and even more, and even more. And everything I used are either from the Yellow Rose kit or other kits, parts of Rose's kits that I added to this journal. And then these are from a kit I purchased from Digi Rainbow. They've got all these patterned background kits, and I love to use them. So this is the whole journal. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope somebody would be interested in purchasing the journal, because this journal needs a home, and it would brighten up my day if I know that this journal gets a special place in someone's heart. So if you are interested, you're welcome to contact me. I am on Facebook and I am on Ko-fi. I will add my Ko-fi link in the description. You can contact me if you are interested in purchasing the journal. I hope you enjoyed this untraditional journal. I got the idea from Natasha by Treasure Books. I forgot to add her link in my previous video. I will add a link in this video so that you can go and see. This is a bit different from hers, but mostly the same. So then you can watch the video tutorial if you actually would love to make a journal like this. I quite like this type of journal, and I'm going to explore a bit and work around this idea and maybe come up with something different. But this type of journal I find very pleasing, as there's no stitching, and the paper is not weakened, and I find it to be a sturdier journal. My husband is just concerned that when I add this rose, that how would it have a space on a shelf? And I said, that's not a problem, because if we just move it like that, then maybe, and put it there or on the outside, move this around, then it won't take up space in the bookshelf. So that's it from me. Have a beautiful weekend and happy crafting.